go get some money. Yeah, I made some meals off my tours. Yeah, I made some meals off my merch too. I got yellow diamond Super Saiyan Goku. These only on Pro Tools. Old lame, I ain't got no juice. Old lame, I ain't got no motion. Flexing on these like I'm Hulk Hogan. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Handle business. I'm on the industry and God is my witness. Let's go, 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 let's go.
Is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence. Oh, this what could come is okay. Like Kalani is, Roger like Kalani is okay. Here where the party is, right here where the party is. You better start a whole fire, Now I'm on fire, I need some water, I need Tyler, I need real money.
Vince Marotta here, PA announcer of the Phoenix Suns. This time we are featuring your State Farm top assist. Let's see a couple spectacular passes. Our first pass is delivered by Sage in the proving grounds. Pulls down the board and instantly throws a backwards catapult to a corner. 1, 2, 3.
Hello, basketball fans. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Kobe White out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Herb Jones. Then it's Williams. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And for the Spurs, Barnes and Sohan, your small and power forwards. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle. And it's Wembanyama in at center, filling out the middle. And Stan, for those teams struggling out of the gate, how do these coaches approach it right now?
Well, look, I think what's important, Brian, when you're talking to your team is they need to understand what it takes to win, why we win, and why we lose. And you've got to play to those expectations, all right, and those demands. It's not early in the year as much the results. It's about what you're doing on the court, well or poorly.
Coach, when you watch Wemby, it's not the height that jumps out. It's the way he moves with that height.
Hey, Brian, I've been around the NBA a long time, and you think you've seen it all. But when you see someone with Wembanyama's size and the things he can do, his ball handling, his shooting range, the way he moves, blocking shots, this guy is one of a kind.
Feels like he's emerging as the face of the NBA soon.
I think that's what we all expect.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts, well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Castle, the 3. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. White for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. This game following their win against the Rockets.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion.
Yeah, hats off to Fox. He really upgraded that three-point stroke.
Pass to Hunter. The 3 is up. On target from range.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Warriors on top, up by 2. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Herb Jones out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. Then it's Connect. And it's Jerome in at the one. Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history. The San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter, I hear, too.
Good-looking guy.
The shot by Johnson, no good. The Warriors leading. Outside Podziemski. Rebound San Antonio.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Now here's Paul. Tightly guarded. Oh, there's the alley. Jones with the block. Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Paul. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, you know, every team wants multiple Herb Jones on their roster. He can really shoot it, and Herb's wing defense is just elite.
So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Wembanyama's checked in for Bassi. Sohan comes in for Mamukelashvili. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Johnson. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Paul.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Poole gets it in close.
When Poole gets this close, he knows to go for it. He's not going to waste the chance at all.
Here's Fox. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Jordan Poole. San Antonio shooting their first free throws here tonight. And both free throws good for Fox. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. With 1 on the clock. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Warriors ahead, leading by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They led by 2 after the first. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Herb Jones really have a great game.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, he makes defenses look utterly helpless. It's like pick your poison trying to contain him.
Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox, and it's Barnes in at the 3. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Now here's Hunter. The kick out to Poole. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's White. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. White's got his first points of the game.
Well, you see part of the value of White. He can bail you out.
Well, Stan, you talk about a late bloomer. Coby White has shown that he might be just that.
Well, Brian, everything has come together for him. He's improved on defense. He's improved his decision-making. He got that second contract and a bigger role, and he is playing great.
They might have the best hair in the NBA. Inside. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Sohan's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
To the paint. Jones misses. San Antonio leading by 3. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Castle misses. Outside Hunter. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes.
Yeah, a little too aggressive there trying to stop Hunter.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line. And clearly not affected by the moment.
Here's Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Jerome on the wing. For 3. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
A huge 3 allows them to snatch the lead heading into the final quarter.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Warriors on top, up by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, that's great decision-making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the court for Golden State to start the 4th. They've got DeAndre Hunter. Ty Jerome is out there with Brandon Podziemski. Then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Connect in at the small forward. Here's Johnson, and the layup is good off the glass.
And they have a never-give-up attitude.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quitting.
Massey, pass to Paul. To the middle. Here's Johnson, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. 2 teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Williams is checked in for the Warriors. White comes in for Podziemski. Jerome passes to White. Pure from 3-point range. And the Warriors lead by 5.
Laser focus from White. The moment that pass was headed to him, he was ready.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
The open shot, White. Yeah! Timeout.
Important points right there from White, showing he wants more responsibility over time.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. They trail by 5. There's 53 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Coby White.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
The Spurs making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. And they told the team, it's close. We've got a chance if we battle, compete. You can see the players love the message. They looked fired up. We'll see if it works, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. White, the pass to Poole. Launches it. Rebounded by Castle.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
And White has got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. 2-point game. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They're leading by 2. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Pass to Williams. Stolen by Wembanyama. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
Give it up for your third basketball team, everyone.
16 seconds left in the final quarter. Poole against Fox. The three ball. He's off from three. And so the big win by Golden State in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take...
Congratulations. Go crazy, my guy. Let's have at it. Congratulations. Enough money out here for all of us, man. Hello. Congratulations. Droopy on the beat.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some in the back of the locked on wrist. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she try and bless me like I said I chew. Like a sneeze, please for them getting cream. Never let them get in between of what we started. Look, but I'm lying-hearted. They love me when I was stuck in the...
Passing now to Hardy Gokrae in the wreck. Deflects a pass into the paint, runs diagonally to bounce a relay to a wide-open three. Quick reflexes combined with hawk-like vision. Rapid reaction on the run-out. Is it enough to win your vote? Assist one of these plays by selecting your favorite. Do you want to be featured here on Top Plays? Send in your favorite play with your gamer tag on social media with the hashtag 2KTVWow. We
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just 2K Sports presents the NBA. Now Sacramento starting five. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Malik Monk out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 spot. And for Golden State, we've got DeAndre Hunter. Mark Williams is out there with Jones. And it's Kobe White. And it's Jerome in at the 1. Should be a lot of great ball movement tonight, RJ. These teams love sharing the wealth out there.
And you gotta love it, Kevin. As a player, it's always great to see a team functioning as a unit. Fans love to see everyone get involved.
Now, here's Hunter. Following the miss by DeRozan. Hunter, and he makes good on the layup.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Inside, it's tipped and stolen by Williams. Here's White. Nice D from DeRozan. And here's LaVine, who brings it up for Sacramento. And Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple level score. When he gets going, it can be a problem.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now, here's Monk. There's the lob to Sabonis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Look at Sabonis showing off that athleticism.
Passes it to Jerome. 34 seconds left to play here in the first. Back to Hunter. Outside, White. Second chance shot, and he hits the jumper for two.
The IQ of White, reading those pick and rolls and just taking what the D gives him.
Here's DeRozan. Here's Sabonis. And the slam dunk by Sabonis. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Kicks it out to Jones. For three, Hunter. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Kings lead by 1. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
So with Williams on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Dillingham. Herbert Jones is out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Connect. And it's Podziemski in at the shooting guard. Here's Dillingham after the made shot from Zach LaVine. 1:29 left to play here in the half. Ellis with it. Defended now by Dillingham. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Ellis. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 5 now for the Kings. And here are the Warriors now. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Valanciunas. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
You take a look at Sabonis. He's got a place in the starting lineup as it stands now. He's at number 5 in the Western Conference.
Oh, wow! And you like to see that from Connect. Found the man with a better look.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ellis in the post. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. The Warriors, number 1.
They had such a strong presence in the paint, just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Kobe White in for Dillingham. And then for Sacramento, Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Keegan Murray comes in for Wiseman. And Monk's subbed in for LaVine. Here's Monk, and it's sent back by Kessler. To the left side wing. Laravia, offensive rebound.
And so aggressive on the offensive glass. Murray using that size well.
Warriors trail by 5.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he sinks the second.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
And it's DeRozan missing. Williams finds Hunter. And he comes up with the deuce.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Kings ahead. Up 15. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets under.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two teams. Taking a look at the... And...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. RJ, so often with rookies, we want to judge them after half a season, but we're not very patient with them. How long should we give players to prove themselves in the NBA?
Well, there's a different type of prove yourself. If you're talking about a rookie, I was taught after about game 60, you're no longer a rookie because you've played every team, you understand the defensive concept. You might be a little fatigued, but after that, you're no longer a rookie. But to judge them, if they can play in this league, it can take a couple of years.
On the floor for Sacramento, the post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Zach LaVine is out there with Malik Monk. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century this season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said it's awesome to be mentioned for the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, just out there trying to win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. The Warriors making a switch here. Tillingham's checked in. And so White will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. A 2-point game. And the Kings, RJ, with back-to-back seasons of 40-plus wins.
This is a huge step forward for the Sacramento Kings, Kevin. It had been 16 years since they achieved that feat. But now, with this strong nucleus, there's a lot more optimism in Sacramento, and rightfully so.
To the paint, here's Williams. It's good. This game is all even.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
For Sacramento, they've gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. Now, here's Monk, guarded closely. Bounce pass from Valanciunas, and stolen by Williams. And here they go. And Jones hands it home.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Pass to LaRavia. Now, here's Sabonis. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Valanciunas. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Jerome gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jerome's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors. Ellis with it. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Warriors ahead as they dominate the last minutes of the quarter on an 8-0 run. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Williams on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Brandon Podziemski, DeAndre Hunter out there with Connect. Then there's Walker Kessler, and it's Jerome in at the 1 spot. Murray dishes to DeRozan. Over Connect. And it's DeRozan missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Jerome passes to Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. What an assist.
Timeout called by the Kings. They trail by 7. 1:14 left to play here in the fourth. Jones checked in for Golden State. Kobe White comes in for Brandon Podziemski. And then for Sacramento, Valanciunas, who's checked in for Wiseman. And it's Malik Monk in for Ellis. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for the team. Now, Coach was still pretty positive. He told his guys a handful of shots completely changes this game. Just a few good minutes, and we're right there. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Outside, White. Pass to Jerome. Rebound by Murray. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're up by 5. 35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Mark Williams.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella. Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're trailing by 7. 29 seconds left in the fourth. Levine for 3. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Answering the call. Zach LaVine, he wants the ball late. He wants to be the go-to guy.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're in front by 4. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Back to Jones. Wide open. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And nice dime from Hunter there. An unselfish player who knows how to look for his teammates.
It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
The veteran leader of this squad, DeMar DeRozan, showing the kids how it's done down the stretch.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Kicks it out to Jones. Can't connect. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure.
Playing in the Pro-Am offers the chance to test your 3v3 and 5v5 squad against the best MyCareer players in NBA 2K25.
Let's go over tips for creating your Pro-Am team and getting into games with your squad.
From the MyCareer menu, tab over to the right under the city. Choose 3s or 5s, then start by customizing your team's name, colors, and logo. You can choose a variety of presets or upload your own.
You can even set up an entire arena if you.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and the starters for the Golden State Warriors. Herb Jones out there with Mark Williams. Then it's Ty Jerome. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. And it's White in at the 2. And for Utah, Sexton and Markkanen out on the wings. Green out there with Daniel Tice. And it's George in at the point. Well, at this point of the season, the identity and merit of each team is becoming more and more clear, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed. I mean, we have a good understanding of who the real contenders are. But there always seems to be a dark horse team that makes a push in the second half of the season. Anything can happen.
It's good on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. And he comes up with a bucket.
Toughness there shown by Colin Sexton. No stranger to having to outmuscle the defense from time to time.
Hunter on the wing. Pass to Jerome. Shoots over George. Williams passes to Hunter. White for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Tice finds George. Pass to Markkanen. Fires from deep. Jones grabs the board.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them. Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
The Jazz have gone 1 for 3 so far. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. George passes to Tice. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. White against Green. Outside, Williams. Over George. Williams misses. And so the first quarter is in the books. Warriors ahead. They're up by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Sexton runs point with Clarkson at the 2. Filipowski out there with John Collins. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3. That's the group for Utah right now.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Back to Podziemski. Takes the 3. Sexton grabs the board. Jazz trail by 5. What a rookie year for Brandon Podziemski. A seamless transition into the league.
You talk about a guy who could come in and contribute right away. I remember the stretch last year. He had 3 straight games with double-doubles without a turnover. Now, that's some heady play for a rookie. Podziemski, he's got a great calmness and a great demeanor about him, but always willing to make the next play.
6 on the shot clock. Fires it from 18. Here's Kessler. He's good with a little jumper in close.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Here's Clarkson. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Clarkson's got his first 2 points.
Well, decision-making is a big part of Jordan Clarkson and how he can impact the game. That time made a very nice read.
35 seconds left in the half. Back to Podziemski. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Assist from Connect.
Jazz trail by 7. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Counted. Clarkson's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, sometimes Jordan Clarkson, when he's feeling it, he can get crafty out there. Beautiful dribble move.
And here's Dillingham from the arc. They grab their own miss.
Well, I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Warriors on top. They lead by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. Their biggest lead in the first. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there are so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
So on the floor for Golden State, Williams is out there with Herb Jones. Then it's Kobe White, then it's Ty Jerome, and it's Hunter in at the small forward. White can't hit. Jazz trail by 7. Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship there.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they had the fourth best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
And stolen by Markkanen. That's tipped. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you. With the floater. Sexton misses. The Warriors lead by 8 to the inside. And here comes the break. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Here's where Draymond Green just completely disrupts a possession. He reads the offense well and takes a good calculated risk.
Hunter. The kick out to White. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Driving to the basket. Blocked. And here is Green. Still no points. George finds Tice. Jones against Sexton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Herb Jones picks one up.
Sexton, not one of the bigger guards in the league, but he plays with tremendous tenacity.
And he makes both free throws.
When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the stripe.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Here's Clarkson. It's deflected. Got it up. No good that time. The third quarter comes to a close. Warriors ahead, leading by 4. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Jordan Clarkson, John Collins out there with Filipowski. Then there's Keontae George, and it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Clarkson passes to Collins, kicks it to George. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Dillingham. Pass to Podziemski. Over Clarkson. The rebound by Filipowski.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And the Warriors making a switch here. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Clarkson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, Clarkson can get inside. He's athletic to do that, and then needs the touch in that area. Showed it off there.
Here's Jerome, down low. The kick out to Williams. White looking it over. Money!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And Utah calls time here. They're behind by 4. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Mark Williams.
Just an effective weapon for them on the inside tonight. He was such a reliable option for them on offense with his muscling his way to the basket from the low block.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Sexton's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Jones, he's checked in for Kessler. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. He thinks there's still very much of this game, saying it's right there, but it's on us to take care of it. We have to make it happen. Hoping to inspire his team here.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5.
At the line for the Warriors, Mark Williams.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
And Utah calls time here. They trail by 6. 24 seconds left in the final quarter.
There, let's show some love and give a big hand for your dance team.
George finds Markkanen. This one for 3. Oh, he nails it! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
Got to get the ball to your scorers, and Lauri Markkanen is one of them.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Shooting for Golden State.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game. And it's Utah with the ball.
Warriors foul. Ty Jerome. That's his first personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages. Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
At the line for the Warriors.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
There's Tice with a 3. Outside, Green. And so the Warriors take the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that'll do it, folks.
I really came from selling CDs in the packages to living out my childhood dreams. Who could imagine this? I know what it's like to be broke, so I'ma cherish this. Born king, hustler, soul running through my heritage. Broken bummy, man, sometimes it was embarrassing, but held my honor, these walking around him meritless. That's why you only believe half of what these tell you. I knew my drive had to be stronger than my fear of failure. I knew my time was coming, getting banks, I'm like Azalea. I'm dressed in green to make the league, and I ain't talking Zelda. And as you grow, your hunger grows with it. And the gimmick, I just put my soul in it. And I can never trust these that's stuck in their ways. The rap game of flick, y'all loving who these actors portray. But hey, one chance just to make it at the city, huh? 2 hands put together, hope.
We are back with Keon Ellis, and we are in the rack with Team 2K TV. We've got Keon, we've got Brian, we've got Danny, Rodney, and Chris. Welcome to the show, guys, and say hello to Keon.
Hello, Keon.
How we doing? How we doing?
Now, Keon, I remember when we ran into you on the rec, you torched Danny for 40. So what build are you bringing in today?
Today, I don't know the name of the build. Actually, that's a great question. I've never looked at the name of the build, but I know I can shoot, dribble, play made, and the defense is solid on the Bills.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Butler. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Irving at 2 guard. And for the Warriors, Herbert Jones is out there with Hunter. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's Mark Williams. And it's Jerome in at the point. Greg, we've got 2 of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
And here's Davis for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Jones, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Sinks the triple.
Kyrie shoots a ton of threes, and he makes a ton of threes.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. He told me, now that team goes as Anthony Davis goes. When AD is feeling good and he's in rhythm, everything clicks. Coach said we'll need a team effort at both ends. Our communication has to be excellent, and even then, we're not going to completely stop him. Guys?
Thanks, David. White against Davis from 17 feet out. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Got it. Good job in the low post.
And just a good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
Jerome feeds to Hunter. And Davis pulls it down.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Dallas moving the ball around. Dinwiddie trying to get open. It's Butler that time on the assist by Irving.
This guy making his presence felt. Jimmy Butler, the ultimate competitor.
Here's White. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Mavericks on top, up by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
So with Williams on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Connect, Bajemski out there with Dillingham. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Kessler in at the center, filling out the middle. And Greg, talk about a guy who can create for himself. Dillingham can already score on elite defenders.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of that is his footwork. You can see the hours he's put into it. And then add in the body control and quickness. Good luck slowing this young man down.
Well, solid work from Kyrie right there. This guy never fears going against bigger players. His shot making too good.
And the call will be against Dalton Connect. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
We've got 1:28 left in the second quarter. Thompson inside the line, and the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Pass to Hunter. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
Irving, good.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. However you feel about Kyrie Irving, You cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
Mavericks making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Mark Williams is checked in for the Warriors. Kobe White comes in for Dillingham. Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for Dallas. Back to Williams. And Williams throws it down.
And you like to see that from Connect. Found the man with a better look.
They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Dinwiddie. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
One thing you have to love about Spencer Dinwiddie is his confidence. Here's a guy who knows he belongs, and he's proving it with his play night after night.
Jerome, he's checked in for Golden State. And Dallas also making a switch. Butler, he's checked in for Derek Lively. And here's White. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. And Butler running the floor.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been... All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everyone. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. And it's just about...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Spencer Dinwiddie out there.